Welcome in, and thanks for joining us for the WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. With old friend Russell Lafitte convicted of serious bank fraud charges, Alec Murdaugh's lawyers are now front and center with new claims before his murder trial begins in January. The lawyers are asking the court not to allow any of the blood spatter evidence from the scene of the murders of Paul and Maggie Murdaugh to be allowed in court. In a 96-page complaint, the lawyers say that evidence from Murdaugh's shirt that night was improperly handled by state investigators and then shared with the media. The Attorney General's office is expected to comment on that filing later this week. Looking back quickly at the holiday, the Hilton Head Community Thanksgiving Dinner fed over 1,500 Islanders and guests at Hudson Seafood Thursday afternoon, a far cry from the 400 or so that shared the feast when the dinner began back before the turn of the century. 350-some volunteers helped serve the guests, many of whom have done so for more than 2 decades. A once secondary but now maybe primary beneficiary of the dinner, the charities that benefit from donations made then. Hopefully, your holiday was a lot quieter than a family's in Sun City who endured a bizarre assault and theft from a relative early Thanksgiving morning. 39-year-old Daniel Palmino is accused of attacking a relative with a knife just before 2 a.m. Thanksgiving morning, then stealing her purse and her car. Fortunately, the woman was not hurt. Palmino even eventually returned the car and the purse before he was arrested. He's charged with attempted murder, grand larceny, credit card theft, and other weapons charges. Bluffton police still investigating the early Sunday morning shooting at a car on Burnt Church Road that sent 2 people to the hospital and a third fleeing into the darkness with wounds in one, maybe both legs. The incident took place near Ann Smith Drive, the car showing bullet holes on all sides except the driver's side. The 2 hospitalized victims were treated and released. And it has been a terrific holiday season already for the families of the Programs for Exceptional People, or PEP, group of adults with developmental disabilities in Bluffton. They had their internal Thanksgiving feast last week, prepared by the culinary students from USCB. They also found out they've been honored as one of the state's Angel Award recipients, one of the top 10 charitable organizations in the state, for their work in promoting independence for adults battling developmental issues. For more information on these and other Lowcountry stories, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. Big weather week coming up. Maria Soden has more on what we're looking for post-Turkey Day.
Thanks, Bob. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like the temperatures are going up, but we are going to see a cooler day later this week. But taking a look at Tuesday, it's going to be sunny with Hilton Head having a high of 68, a low of 54. Bluffton's going to have a high of 70, a low of 50, and Beaufort's going to have a high of 70 and a low of 50. The sunrise for Tuesday is going to be at 7:04 and sunset's going to be at 5:10. Taking a look at the beach tides, high tide's going to be at 1:33 p.m. and low tide's going to be at 9:05 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, Wednesday, we're going to see scattered thunder showers throughout the afternoon, but it should clear by the evening. Highs are going to be in the 70s, lows in the 50s. Come Thursday, we are going to see that drop in temperature. It's going to be breezy in the morning, and then later it's going to be sunny and cooler throughout the day. Highs are going to be in the 50s and 60s, and lows are going to drop into the 40s. Then come Friday, we're going to see another breezy morning, but it should be partly cloudy the rest of the day, with highs going back up to the 60s and 70s, and lows are going to be in the 50s and 40s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
The weather looks terrific on this week after Thanksgiving so that you can get through Cyber Monday and Giving Tuesday and all of the other days of the week. We're going to talk sports in just a little bit. Maybe the biggest story the whole rest of the week. Bluffton High's run to the state championship game. We're also going to have some unique ways for you to get involved in the holidays. Stay with us.